Hey there. How's it going? This is here if you need it. It's Friday morning for me. Happy whatever it is to wherever you are. I woke up this morning and I was thinking about creativity. Creativity and how it's truly a life force for me, absolutely. But I think it's more than people give it credit for everyone. We live in a time now where the idea of an audience is so ingrained into our psyche, whether that be through these platforms or perception or just how interconnected everything is now. And so, if you are creative, if you are an artist in any capacity, there is this natural perception that you feel like looms around what you make, and it could be discouraging, it could be uplifting, it could be a lot of things, but the point is there is this invisible perception that I feel can skew decision making when you're just in a creative place. And I think it's very important to be able to have outlets and have things that you feel like are just pure expression, that don't really have an audience in mind, that aren't really things for others' consumption, but more just for your expression and for your making. You know, I'm a musician, so it's so natural, and music is such a subjective thing that when you make stuff, it's almost impossible to separate the audience and the feedback loop from just the act of embodying and making stuff. And I feel like the importance of being able to just emote and either purge ideas or create with no walls and no fear is such an essential part of our own consciousness. We are here as creators. Everything that you see, this shirt, this hat, this building, where these trees were planted, like, that was an act of creation. That was an act of someone devising in their own mind a way to express themselves or to accomplish a task. And I feel like for now, in times like this, with everything that's going on in this world, is the cord that we have tethered to our own creative expression. Some people can just mute, whether it be discouragement from seeing other people's stuff or just kind of a general fear around making things and executing stuff. But I think in whatever you like to do, if you like to paint, if you draw, if you make music, if you write poetry, scripts, whatever it is, a creative outlet solely for the purpose of excavating your own heart and soul is such a beautiful therapy for your own consciousness. Our consciousness wants to be expressed. And whatever moves you in your heart to heart, whatever the things that either you wish you could be doing or do in secret, like those are such imperative components to your own well-being. I think that whether that be all the other examples I was saying, I don't think it's something you want to lose. I don't think it's something you want to put away. And I also think it's something that you don't need to share. I think the idea of sharing something you make should only enter your mind after it's served you in such a holistic way. And so I think anybody who feels like they have that pull inside of them and are afraid to express it, I think it's a must. I think it's something that you must do, and you must do it in an unedited way and keep it for yourself. If you are eventually moved to share something, that is amazing. And that is something that I encourage for everyone. But don't lose expression. Don't lose your ability to be curious and make stuff. And it could be fucking terrible. It could be so bad, but it doesn't matter. It's working that expressive part of you that waters so much of your essence. Whether that be quieting the voice that's just like, oh, I wish I could do this, or whatever. If you want to play guitar, it doesn't matter if you suck at it. It doesn't matter. It's if you find joy in seeing improvement, it's a beautiful, beautiful thing. And I think that's a reason why I love to do these as well, because in a way, this is creativity of mine, unedited, warped by an audience. If you see this, I love it, but at the same time, I made it a point to communicate these ideas that I sift through just as a way to express myself. I felt like music, which is once again, that's my job. Like, I love making it, and it's a beautiful, beautiful thing, and I love sharing it. But even at that point, I also felt like deep inside of me, like, nah, I also want to express what I feel like is mapping my own internal world. And if someone else resonates with that, that's beautiful. That's been probably my favorite part of doing these, is like, one comment on these is worth 50 for a song I made, because I feel like I'm channeling my essence when I do this stuff. And so I just think today, for anybody, the getting back to the essence of you, to finding what that unedited, raw creativity looks like in your own life. And once again, it could be anything, and it does not matter what exists already, what anyone else might say. Just express it. And if it's meant to be seen, then over time, the more you do it, it's like it can't be held back. It'll come rushing out of you. Did you hear that hawk? That's just kind of what I've been sitting with today, and I think it's important to feel that, because the I am within all of us, the God spark, the source, it is here to be expressed in ways that only we can. And so, whether it be going through your own meditation practice or whatever, I just think that is a pivotal part of it, is to express yourself. It's a beautiful thing. So for all those out there, for me, for everyone, don't, make something unedited, make something raw, make something from a place of pure joy, where the act of doing it is the reward. The act of creation is the reward. And you never know. You never know how it affects somebody. You truly don't. But you don't know until you try. So let's have a beautiful day. And yeah, let's just express. Let's make for ourselves. It's a gift that we have, and you can't lose that. You can't lose that part of you, no matter what. Good stuff.